Hello guys, story time. Today we're reading The Naughty Mouse. And this is quite a special book because it's not just the naughty mouse, it's also, if I turn it this way, Mastikhor Undar. That's in Gujarati. Now the book is actually a Gujarati and an English book. So if you would like me to read the Gujarati version, stick it in the comments below and I'll record a separate video where I'm doing just the Gujarati version. Today I'm going to do the English version. And then, like I said, if you like the Gujarati version, stick it in the comments below and I'll do that one. So for today, The Naughty Mouse. Let's bring you a little closer. Right. Listen, children, there was once a very naughty and cunning mouse. He was always looking for mischief. See him there? One day he thought to himself, I'll go into town. I'm fed up with staying in my home all day. The monsoons have kept me in too long. A monsoon is when there's lots and lots of rain. Do you see his house? It's like a little bucket. His house is inside a bucket. The monsoons have kept him in his bucket for too long. He's off to town. This is town. So the naughty mouse got dressed and set out for the town. As he skipped happily along the road, he came across a big shop which sold cloth. The shopkeeper was just going into his shop. There's the shopkeeper. Naughty Mouse crept quietly behind him. The shopkeeper didn't know he was there. As he sat down, he saw the mouse in front of him. "Run away," said the man. "What are you doing in my shop?" There's the mouse on the counter, look. "I've come to buy some cloth for my cap," said the mouse. "Ha ha!" laughed the man. "Run away! I don't sell anything to mice." "Are you going to serve me or not?" asked the mouse angrily. "Go away! Don't waste my time," said the man. The mouse screamed, "Are you going to serve me or not?" "No," replied the shopkeeper firmly. Naughty Mouse sang, "I'll come in the night with my soldiers as well. We'll chew up your cloth till you've nothing to sell." "Please don't," pleaded the shopkeeper. "I'll give you a piece of silk." And he kept his promise. He was happy, and he got a little bit angry, and then he got really scared. Naughty Mouse laughed heartily as he skipped out with his gift. Then he came across a tailor's shop. Tailor is someone who sews clothes. Naughty Mouse went in. "Master Tailor, I would like you to do something for me." "Do what?" asked the tailor angrily. The mouse gave the tailor the piece of silk and said, "Please make me a beautiful cap." Okay. This is the tailor's shop. It's a sewing machine. There's the mouse with his cloth. It's the tailor. The tailor laughed. "Run away," he said. "Don't waste my time. I can't spare a moment for you." The mouse began to lose his temper. "Are you going to make me a cap or not?" he shouted. "I won't, I won't, I won't," said the tailor. "All right," said the mouse, and he sang, "I'll come in the night with my soldiers as well. We'll chew up your clothes till you've nothing to sell." "Please don't, pleaded the tailor. "I will make you a cap." He got really scared at the thought of all the mice coming. Look, he's sewing. And he sat down and made a beautiful silken cap for the mouse. Naughty Mouse tried it on. He looked at himself in the mirror. "This is a plain cap. I shall have silver sequins sewn onto it." Look. So saying, he skipped merrily out of the shop. As he walked down the road proudly, he saw a small shop which sold gold and silver sequins. He went in and began hopping about. "Run away," said the shopkeeper. "What are you up to?" "I've come to buy gold and silver sequins for my silk cap." "Run away," shouted the man. "Don't fool around here. What does a mouse want with sequins?" "Are you going to sell me your sequins or not?" "No, no, no," shouted the man. "I am not going to let you have them." The mouse replied, "I'll come in the night with my soldiers as well. We'll scatter your sequins till you have nothing to sell." "Please don't, brother mouse," pleaded the man. "I will give you sequins of many colors. Not only that, but I will sew them on your cap." "Be quick," said the mouse. It's commanding him. Sew it on quickly. When the cap was ready, Naughty Mouse put it on. He looked at himself in the mirror, and he was so pleased that he leapt about with joy. Then he thought, "I am no less important than a king. Where can I go to show off my beautiful cap?" He remembered the king's palace nearby. "I shall go there," he said aloud, "and show the king my glittering cap." In an hour's time he arrived at the palace. There he is. There's the palace. Oh, look at the king, sitting there, smelling a rose. He stood before the king. The king was amazed at the strange sight. "What are you doing standing there in that glittering cap?" he asked. "First tell me, your majesty," replied the mouse, "what do you think of my cap?" "You look like a prince," said the king. "In that case," said the mouse, "get off your throne. That is where I should be." The king laughed. "Run away," he said. "My throne is not for mice. Only a king can sit on a throne." "So you won't let me sit?" asked the mouse. "Certainly not," replied the king. "I will not give you my throne." "You won't get off?" asked the mouse again. "No, I won't," insisted the king. Then the mouse said, "I'll come in the night with my soldiers as well. We'll bite off your ears till you squawk, squeal, and yell." Bite off his ears. The king shook with fear. He said in trembling tones, "Brother Mouse, you are getting angry for nothing. I will get off my throne, and you can sit on it as long as you wish." The king fallen down, look. These girls are laughing. There he is, the mouse, sitting on the throne. The mouse was very happy, sat on the king's throne with great pride, and rested for a long time. Late that night, Naughty Mouse jumped off the throne and set out happily for home. He proudly showed his glittering cap to all his friends. Of course, they wanted to know the whole story as well. He is showing his cap to all his friends. He's gone to sleep. Good night, little mouse. It's time for you guys to go to sleep now too. It's very late. Time for bed. Hope you enjoyed that story. What did we learn from that book? I think one of the main lessons that we can learn from there is that you should always share things that you have. Because we noticed all the shopkeepers, the mouse asked. He asked how many times? He asked once, twice, sometimes even 3 times. But the shopkeepers were not willing to give him anything. They just didn't treat him very nicely at all. Said, "Go away, run away from here." Then he got angry and he had to demand what he wanted from them. And then when they got scared, they gave him things. So always remember, if you have things and you have, I'm going to use a big word, an abundance of things, if you have quite a lot of something, it's always good to share with others. So always remember to share. Because if we share, it's nice for us and it's also nice for the other person. Yeah, so always remember to share. Hope you enjoyed that story. Don't forget, if you'd like to hear it in Gujarati, put it in the comments below and I'll be reading the same story in Gujarati. Remember, books are knowledge and knowledge is power. Keep reading, guys. Until next time, sleep well. Good night.